Alright, good afternoon to everyone. This is our review second quarter. So I hope you learned something about this review and hopefully marami kayong matutunan dito. So for those of you now lack of internet access, you can download this one to your phone and then you can view this one in offline mode. Okay, para walang excuse. Okay, so let's have the review. So first is which of the following is a linear equation in two variables? So dito, ang pinag-uusapan is linear equation. So simply, lahat ng inequalities hindi nakasama. Okay? And also take note na once there's a power more than or greater than 1, is hindi na rin kasama. So therefore, our answer here is 2x minus 4y is equal to 3. Okay, next is which of the following is a linear inequality in two variables? So, when we talk about linear inequalities, dito na lalabas si less than, greater than, or less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. So here, if we try to analyze the given, marami naman siya. Pero again, when we talk about linear inequalities, we will try to avoid the exponential equals greater than 1. So wala na tong squared natin. And also, yung xy natin is not considered to be a linear inequality since it is in a product mode. Okay, so therefore, this is 2x plus y is less than or equal to negative 3 is our answer. Okay, the next is this problem. So Aling Tinay went to Bangkerawan Public Market to buy ingredients for Christmas dinner. Her budget is less than or equal to 1,100. Take note of the word less than or equal to. At least this is actually a linear inequalities. For 3 kilos of chicken and 1 kilo of fish, suppose a kilo of chicken costs 250 pesos. What would be the maximum cost of 1 kilo of fish? So here, first we have to find the given, okay, as part of our solution. So dito yung less than or equal to 1,100. Let's assume that our chicken is X and our fish is Y in terms of variables in order for us to create a linear inequality equation. So here, this is actually 3x plus y is less than or equal to 1,100 since yung ating chicken should be 3 kilos and ating fish lang is 1 kilo. Okay, understood naman yan. So here, since our X daw, yung chicken natin cost 250 pesos kilo, ano daw yung maximum cost? Okay, pag sinabing maximum cost, that is less than or equal to. So meaning, multiply lang natin, we change the value of X to 250 since this is the cost of a chicken per kilo. So 3 times 250, so meaning the 750, then move the 750 on the other side, that is 1,100 less 750, we have now 350 as our answer. So therefore, the maximum cost of 1 kilo of fish should be less than or equal to 350 pesos. Okay, now let's move the other problem. Which of the following is the graph of x plus y is less than 3? So dito napakasimple lang ang gagawin natin. Actually, ito pwede ka mag-compute pero ako I suggest is you have to test this one to 0. Okay, paano test ng 0? We put x and y to 0. So kung 0 is less than or equal to 3, kung true ang sagot, kasama ang origin sa graph. Pero kung false, hindi natin isasama yung origin sa graph. So here, dalawa yung ating naging sagot dito na kasama yung graph. The first one is this one. Yung pin natin dito. I'll try to put some marker para makita nyo naman. This one. And the other one is this. Okay? So since x plus y is equal less than to 3, meaning kung ano yung 3, yun ang ating ano. Kasi 2 naman to, so hindi to applicable sa ating graph. So ang tamang sagot natin dito ay walang kundi. Kailangan alis natin to. Is this one. Okay? Next tayo. Given the graph at the right, which linear inequality in two variables does it represent? So linear inequality. So take note, x natin is 1, y natin is 2. So in this pattern, napakasimple lang ano. Lahat yan may 2 dito sa part na to. So di-divide lang natin yung x. Klaro naman kung 2x natin is 1. But here, if we try to analyze this one, ang origin is hindi kasama sa shaded part. Which means na the statement is actually false. So kung false yan, hanapin lang natin yung 2x plus y is less than or equal to 2. Hindi pwede itong part na to kasi negative, plus man tayo. So matik na siya, na sagot natin dito ay letter C. It should be greater than or equal to 2. Okay po? So next, Nathaniel bought 3 apples and 2 mangoes. He paid at most of 123 pesos. If X represents the price per apple and Y represents the price of each mango, which of the following statement translates the given solution? So, dito magta-translate lang tayo ng statement. Okay? So, ito yung given natin. 3x plus 2y. So, ito, hindi ko na isa-isayin to. Analyze na lang natin kung saan tayo mapapadali. Pag sinabi mong at most, meaning that is less than or equal to. So meaning tanggalan si less than, greater than or equal to. Ang magiging sagot na lang natin dyan ay less than or equal to. Yan ang simple. Okay? So hindi mo na kailangan mag-compute o mag-analyze. Basta you know what to do. Next is this one. Mila some 10 pesos coin and 5 peso coin. All the coins amount to not more than 750 pesos. Suppose there are 55 pesos, meaning 50 pieces of 5 pesos coins. How many 10 peso coins does she have? But the problem here is this. There are more number of 10 pesos coins than 5 peso coins. Number two statement, there are lesser number of 10 peso coins than 5 peso coins. And there are equal number of 10 peso coins and 5 peso coins. So dito, analyze natin. Ano yung statement dito na totoo? 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. The correct answer here is 2 and 3. Okay, there are lesser number of 10 peso coins than 5 peso coins. And also, there are equal number of 10 peso coins and 5 peso coins. Sabihin, number nila, 4 pa. So, ito yung ating mag-iipag. So, next, refer to the given statement of linear inequalities. Okay? Pero dito, huwag nyo na tupagin lahat. Tingnan nyo lang kung ano yung question. Because the question is, which of the following graphs represent the first inequality in the given system? First inequality. So dito, obviously, kung titingnan natin, ang tamang sagot dyan ay itong part na to. Kasi this is actually inequality of the given system. The first inequality. Okay, represents the first. So ito yung nasa taas ang ating the first inequality. So ganun lang kasi itong problem ba ito. Okay, next. Camila paid at most of 250 pesos for the 4 markers and 3 pencils to the cashier. Suppose the marker is more expensive than the pencil and their price difference is greater than 30 pesos. Which system of linear inequalities represents the problem? So dito, hanapin lang natin yung mismong equation. Okay, ito lang kasi yan. Siguro dito, since alam naman natin yung marker is greater than or mas mahal compare sa pencil, lumalabas na kagad na minus kagad yung ating marker. Mas malaki ang marker kumpara sa pencil. So, x minus y. If we let marker stands for the x and y is our pencil, so that is x minus y. But here, sabi dito, the four markers and 3 pencils, suppose the marker is more expensive than the pencil and their price difference is greater than. So, ang greater than natin, itong part na to. So, lahat ng less than, hindi na natin kukunin. So, dito lang sa dalawa tayo na. But here, nakalagay dito, Camila paid 250 pesos. So, greater than daw siya, pero less than yung isa. So, yung minus ang ating kukunin, which is x minus y greater than 30 and 4x plus 3y is less than or equal to 250. So, madali lang. So, all you have to do is to analyze the given problem. Next up, the following relations are functions except. Okay? Function daw lahat except sa isa. So, ano yung isa? So, pag sinabi mong function, hindi dapat nauulit si domain. Pag naulit si domain, hindi na siya function, kundi mere relation na siya. So, dito, kung functions ang hinahanap, hanapin natin yung hindi nauulit. Itong first is 2, 5, negative 2, 4, hindi naman nauulit ang domain sa function ito. 8, 9, 10, hindi na ulit si domain. Negative 4, negative 1, 1, hindi na pa ulit si domain. But on the last part, negative 2, 0, negative 2, na ulit si domain. So therefore, ito ang ating tama sa siya yung hindi kasama sa relations functions. Next, which statement describes the graph of linear inequality if the symbol used is greater than or equal to? So ano daw yung graph na yon? So, the graph is broken line, the graph is solid line, the graph is broken line with the shaded region, the graph of solid line and the shaded line. Pag nagkaroon po ang inequalities ng equal to, meaning that is a solid line, matik na kagad. But since ang linear inequality is in the for example, in a graph, meaning the shaded region tayo. So meaning ang tamang sagot natin is this part of it. Graph is solid line with the shaded region. Okay, next. Elias has 2 part-time jobs. Okay, he earns 20 pesos per hour in the first job and he earns 35 pesos per hour on the other job. Due to his expenses, he must learn at least 150 pesos per day while attending alternative learning system classes. What inequality shows his earnings? So, 20 pesos on the first job and he earns another. So, parehong nag-earn ka, so that is positive response. So, dapat parehong plus, which is correct. Now, due to his expenses, he must earn at least. So, pag sinabi natin at least, that is less than. Matik lahat yan, tatanggalin natin. So, this is at least greater than or equal to 100. Ganyan lang po kasimple ang ating sagot. Okay, next part. Which diagram shows a function? So, function natin, again, as sinabi ko, domain should not be in a repetition mode. So, isa lang talaga. 1:1 range lang dapat siya. Or 1:2 range, basta hindi na ulit si domain. So, klaro, ang ating sagot dito is important. Okay? The next step is which of the following graph is not a function? Okay, ano daw hindi function? If we are using the vertical line test, meaning, ito lang ang nag-iisa dito ang hindi papasa. So that is our correct answer. It's not a function. Next, give the graph below represent linear inequalities in 2 variables. So, pag sinabi mo linear inequalities in 2 variables and then you are forced to show the graph, meaning there is a shaded region. So, yung walang shaded dito, consider to be false answer na. But on this part, the last part here, nakita mo naman na halos lahat na shaded, hindi naman ito tama. Kaya, ang tamang sagot natin dito ay ito isa. Okay? So, tandaan niya, represents linear inequality, kailangan may shaded region. Next. In which aspect do a linear inequalities and linear equations differ from each other? Okay? Saan daw sila nagkakaiba? In terms of graph solution set only, in terms of solution set and symbol use only, in terms of graph symbol use only, in terms of graph solution set and symbol use only. So the correct answer is the last part. Okay? Diyan siya nagkakaiba sa graph, sa solution set, sa symbols, and even the usage na meron. Okay, next. Betty solves the system of linear inequalities by graphing. So ito yung kanyang sagot. Ganyang graph na representation. But is help Betty identify which of the following is not part of the solutions of the given system. Actually, dito you can solve this one by simply inputting all these options like 2, 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 6 dun sa X and Y. But it will cost you a lot of time. Okay? But here, if we try to analyze lang by simply viewing the graph, ilocate natin kung sino yung hindi kasama dun sa tinatawag nating shaded region, yun na yung ating sagot. Again, kung sino hindi kasama. So, ang hindi kasama lang dyan, kung titingnan nyo mabuti, is itong 2 and 3. Okay? Yung 2 na X and then 3 kasi nandun siya sa mismong gitna kaya hindi siya kasama. So, this is your answer. Okay? Next. What is the domain of the function negative 2, 5, negative 1, 10, 4, 5, 2, and 6? Again, pag sinabing domain, we are referring to X only. So, ang sagot, negative 2, negative 1, 4, and 2. Negative 2, negative 1, 4, 2, 5, 10, and 6. I guess these are all, but the correct answer is this one. Okay, ganyan lang po kasimple. Next, what set of numbers make up the range of linear function? Like y is equal to x plus 3 plus 2. What is the domain is what if the domain is 0, 1, 2, and 4? So all we have to do is to substitute this 0, 1, 2, and 4 dun sa value ni x. Okay, ganun lang kasimple. So here, ang tamang sagot dito ay ito, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, next up tayo. Indonesia is an archipelago. An archipelago is composed of many islands. Therefore, Indonesia has many islands. This is an example of a or an blank. And choices, conjecture, inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, and hypothesis. Which one? The correct answer is deductive reasoning. Why? Kasi binigyan ka ng Indonesia is an archipelago. Meaning, siya na mismo yung general statement. Siya na mismo yung concluding statement. The rest are all the hypotheses that makes an island an archipelago. Ano yun? Composed of islands. Yun yung considered na archipelago. Alright? Next. Which of the following are examples of a function? Okay, so dito, pag tinignan natin, pag sinabi natin function, make sure lang na ating variables is not being raised to the power of 2. So pag nag-raise siya ng power of 2 up, hindi na siya function. Okay? So therefore, ang tamang sagot natin is 1, 2, and 3. Because the rest of number 4 natin is naka-raise to the power of 2 naman siya. Okay, consider a statement. If a figure is a triangle, then it has 3 sides, which is the hypothesis. So, ano daw yung hypothesis natin dito? Okay, dito marami nagkakaiba ng sagot. Okay? Pag sinabi mong hypothesis, tatanggalin natin yung statement na if o yung word na if. Okay? Hindi po pwedeng isama natin yung if kagad. So, klaro dito that our hypothesis is a figure is a triangle. Okay? Next part. What is the inverse statement? If a polygon has 4 sides, then it is a quadrilateral. So, meaning, inverse statement, it should be on the negative response parating. Okay? So, hanapin mo lang yung no and not, but make sure lang na tama pa rin yung concept. So, this is if a polygon has no 4 sides, then it's not a quadrilateral. Okay po? Next. Which reasoning needs observation or experience as starting point of an argument? Conjecture, inductive, deductive, or hypothesis? So pag sinabi mong observation or experience as starting point of an argument, experience meaning this is inductive. Kasi nagsimula ka sa mga specific na terminology downward to the general term na meron. Okay? Next. What will be the next term in the sequence? Ito, napakadali lang to. In visualization, kayang-kaya itong sagutin without any room. Basta tingnan mo lang ito kasunod-sunod. Okay? Kung ito yung options, ang klaro na magiging sunod niyan is itong part. That is your true and correct statement. Okay? Next. Okay? Complete each proof by providing reason for each statement in the given choices below. Okay? So ito yung given natin. Okay, ang proof natin is x is equal to 1. So, you have the table here. So, what will be your answer in number 26? Okay, given naman yun, notice kung anong ginawa niya dun sa negative 2, i-distribute niya dun sa 3x and 5. So, this is actually distributive property. Then, after distribute siya, minus niya ngayon. Diba? Nagkaroon siya ng minus dun sa part na yun, na kung saan yung 7x, okay, yung 6 and then negative 6 nilagay nyo sa kabila, nagkaroon ng subtraction of property of equality. But take a look on number 27, number 4. Negative 7x and negative 10. This is what we call addition property of equality. Why? Kasi, ang ginawa dito sa negative 10 natin, i-move natin sa kabila, nagkaroon tayo ng addition property of equality. Tapos na-even na siya yung negative 7x and negative 7. Then, of course, the next part is the division property of equality, in which nagkaroon tayo ng dividing and finding the value of x. Okay? Next. What do you think is the next term? Ito, kahit hindi mo na i-analyze, kahit hindi mo na computing, analyze mo lang. Negative 26 and 16, 10 ang difference. 16 and negative 16 and 7, 9 ang difference. Negative 7 and 1, 8 ang difference. 1 and 8, 7. 8 and 14, 6. Pag 5 ang nilagay natin dyan, what will be our next term? Of course, obviously, this is equal to 9. Okay? Consider the statement below, which is if then statement is correct. A woman gives birth, a woman is a mother. If a woman gives birth, then she is a mother. If a person is a mother, then she gives birth. If a woman gives birth, then they are mothers. If women are mothers, then they give birth. Sakit sa ulo lang ako basahin. But the correct answer is the first part. Okay? Next. So study this one. Ito yung ating mga ordinates natin meron tayo. So which of the following, which of the relation is a function? Again, pag function, hindi dapat naulit si domain. Okay? Pagdating sa mga coordinates. So hanapin mo lang dyan kung sino hindi naulit. 2 and 2 only, 1 and 4 only, 1 and 2 only, or 3 and 4 only. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only. Kasi the rest ay consider natin na are relation of the functions at all. Naulit sila doon. Okay? So next tayo. Which relation has a domain with 2 elements only? 2 elements? So alam naman natin kung 2 elements lang pag-uusapan, matik yan siya na 2 only lang ang sagot natin. There are 2 elements na meron tayo dyan sa part na. Kasi 1, 1, 2, 2 lang. Okay? The next part. What are the other terms of independent variables? Okay. Ang tatandaan nyo lang dito, yun sa ating machinery, X ang ating input, Y is ang ating output. So, X natin is a cost, input natin, then domain, which is actually this one. Okay? Next tayo. John has a lone moving job in his neighborhood. He works up to 10 hours per week. Gets paid 25 pesos per hour. Identify the independent variable. Simple lang ito. Identify the independent variable. Ang tamang sagot dito ay syempre the number of hours worked. Yan yung independent. Kasi pagdating mo dun sa 25 pesos per hour, it might be today 25 but tomorrow it will be 30 or less than 25. So, independent is the number of hours worked. Next, what is the range of the given diagram? Huwag mo nang tingnan si Cardo, tingnan mo lang yung kabilang side. So, yan ang mismo ang tamang sagot mo. Si Don Emilio, Bongo, and Fulcon. Next. Determine the slope of the function of negative 3x minus 12. Now here, slope ang hinahanap. Sino yung katabi ni x? Negative 3. So yan yung ating slope. Ganun lang kasimple, huwag ka na mag-compute. Okay, next. What is the converse statement? If 3 points are aligned, then they are collinear. Converse is what? 3 points are collinear, then they are aligned. Kapag biniligtad lang natin hypothesis to conclusion, ginawa natin first statement conclusion, then follow the hypothesis. Okay po. Next, which of the statement below is the inverse? If Chris is not born in Davao, then he is not in Davaoenyo. Inverse niyan is, ayun na. If Chris is born in Davao, then he is a Davaoenyo. Tinanggal lang po natin yung not dito. Yung inverse kasi. Negative to, positive ang inverse natin. Excuse me. Trisha can type 60 words per minute. How long will she finishing typing a story with 5,400 words? Actually, this is very common sense na lang siguro pairalin natin dito. We simply divide 5,400 words to 60 words per minute to find the minute, yung how long. Right? So 90 minutes is the correct distance. Next up, an L300 van rental charges to 1,000 pesos per day. An additional of 5 pesos in every kilometer traveled. If a total of 300 kilometers was traveled, then how much will the rental company receive as payment? So, 2,500.